Hello friends, welcome to Reality TRB Coaching Center. Today we are going to see for the post PG assistant subject as mathematics. We are going to see the syllabus. In that syllabus we have 10 units. In that first unit is algebra. So now we are going to see algebra unit. In that we have group, cyclic group, abelian group, non-abelian, many things we have. So first from group we are going to start. First of all we should know about group. A non-empty set G is said to be group. When we can set G is group if in G there exists a binary operation that is called dot. Dot means product. Okay. So there exists this binary operation called product and it is denoted by the dot symbol such that first one closure property should be satisfied. Closure property means if A comma B belongs to G, which implies A dot B also should be belongs to G. Okay, A and B are element, G is one non-empty set. So A and B should belongs to that set and A dot B also belongs to G. The second one is associative law. From smaller class itself we studied that associative law. Associative law is nothing but we can take three elements from the group A, B, C belongs to G, then A dot B dot C equal to A dot B dot C. If this satisfied, we can say associative law is satisfied. Okay, then now we are going to see existence of identity element. Identity element means if you multiply with any one identity element, if you multiply any element with identity element, you will get the same element. Like suppose if you take number 1, if you multiply any number with 1, you can get the same number. For example, 2 into 1 is 2. So here 1 is the identity element. So like this, there exists E belongs to G such that A dot E and E dot A both should be A only. Here for all A belongs to G. Then identity element exists. Okay, the fourth one is existence of inverse. Inverse in G. Inverse in the group G. See, for every A belongs to G, there exists an element A inverse. We can use this symbol for A inverse. A inverse belongs to G such that A into A inverse, that means A dot A inverse into A inverse dot A is identity element. It is like 1 by 1 into 2 into 1 by 2, you get 1 now. See here 1 is the identity element. Multiplicative identity. So if you multiply any number with that reciprocal, you will get identity element, that means 1. So this is existence of inverse, so that this A inverse is called inverse of A. Okay, so here inverse of 2 is what? 1 by 2. So all these four conditions should satisfy, then that set G is said to be group. Now we are going to see abelian group, or we can say commutative group. Okay, friends, we have to know about the other name also, abelian group or commutative group. So from that commutative itself we can say commutative means A into B equal to B into A. So a group G is said to be abelian or commutative if A comma B belongs to G, then A dot B equal to B dot A. So this is called abelian group definition. Okay, now order of G. Order of group. Okay, we can represent that symbol order of G. So order of G is nothing but number of elements of G. This is order of G. Okay, now we are going to see some examples for this. Suppose G be the set of all 2 by 2 matrices. G be the set of all 2 by 2 matrices A, B, C, D, where A, B, C and D are real numbers. Okay, such that AD minus BC not equal to 0. Then G is finite group under multiplication, because all those conditions, closure, associative, identity, inverse, all will satisfy for this matrices, but it should be finite under matrix multiplication. But it is non-abelian group. Non-abelian means it should not be abelian. So in TRB exam, they can ask these type of questions only. They will not ask the direct questions. They can ask these type of examples. Maybe they can give that matrices A, B, C, D. We have to find whether that is abelian or non-abelian or finite. 4 options they will give, no? In that they can give infinite group under matrix multiplication or finite group under matrix addition. Like that they can give. So we have to identify which option is correct option. So we should have the clear concept. Second example, same 2 by 2 matrices. Okay, A, B, C, D are real numbers, but AD minus BC equal to 1. But in the last example, AD minus BC not equal to 0, but in this example, AD minus BC equal to 1. Then this group, this group G is group but infinite and non-abelian. Okay, so this is infinite group, non-abelian group. Okay, now third example, AB minus BA. This is 2 by 2 matrix only, but AB minus BA. Here A and B are real numbers and A square plus B square not equal to 0. Then G is a group infinite and abelian. See, we don't have time to identify whether the given matrices is satisfy that 4 conditions. So we should know about this answers. Okay, and then fourth one, Z comma plus. Z means it is an integer, positive integer. Plus means positive integer. Z comma plus, here operation is addition only. So it is a group under addition. So when it is group Z comma plus under addition only. Okay, it is a group and also it is abelian group. Like that, n comma plus. Natural numbers, it is not a group. Why it is not a group? Group under addition. It is not a group under addition. Because identity, additive identity is what? Additive identity is 0. But here 0 does not belongs to natural number. So this n comma plus is not a group under addition. Okay. Next example, Z comma dot. Z comma dot no integer with product operation. It is not a group. Why it is not a group? Because any element other than -1 and +1 does not have inverse. Only -1 and +1 have inverse. Other than this does not have inverse. So Z comma dot is not a group. Next one is very important. Set of all integers. Set of all integers does not form a group with respect to addition. Does not form a group with respect to addition because closure law is not true. For example, 3 plus 5 equal to 8, but 8 does not belongs to the group G because set of all odd integers. Okay, set of all odd integers. This is only important. Here 8 is not odd. 3 is odd, 5 is odd, but 8 is not odd. So, this is not closure. Like that identity element, existence of identity is not true for this set of all odd integers. So, set of all odd integers does not form a group with respect to addition. The next example is G equal to 1i minus 1 minus I is an abelian group under usual matrix multiplication because G is the fourth roots of unity. G is a, maybe they can ask like this, G is the fourth roots of unity, whether this is abelian group or not, or like that they can give 4 options: abelian, non-abelian, abelian under matrix addition, abelian under matrix multiplication. So which one is correct option for this? Here this G is 1i minus 1. This is abelian group under usual matrix multiplication.